last hours of Saddam Hussein, a fallen dictator's final moments. Imagine this: you have ruled a nation with an iron fist for decades. You were once feared, powerful, untouchable, but now you sit alone in a cold prison cell, knowing that in just few hours you will face the hangman's noise. What goes through your mind? What do you feel in those final moments? Today, we go deep into the last 24 hours of Saddam Hussein, the rise, the fall, and the end of a man who once thought he was invisible. It was on 29th of December 2006, the last full day. This is how it happened. The sun rises over Baghdad, but for Saddam Hussein, it is the last sunrise he will see ever. He has been held at Camp Cropper, a USA-run prison near Baghdad International Airport. After years of leading Iraq with brutal authority, after wars, sanctions, and conflicts, after being overthrown by an American invasion, his fate is sealed. The Iraqi court sentenced him to death for crimes against humanity, specifically for the 1982 Jail massacre, where he ordered the killing of 148 Shiite men and boys. The ruling was upheld, and now there is no escape. Saddam Hussein is informed that he has just one more night to live. He doesn't cry, he doesn't beg, he simply accepted it. But deep inside, what was he thinking? He was regretting his actions. Or did he still believe he was Iraq's rightful ruler? This is how the final meal and the last request was. Unlike many prisoners who make elaborate last meal requests, Saddam's meal is simple: boiled chicken, rice, honey, hot water. He eats it quietly. He spends his last night reading the Quran, the holy book of Islam. He refuses to show fear. Saddam has always been a man of image, a leader who wanted to be seen as strong, confident, and unbroken. Even in these last hours, he maintains his attitude. He writes letters, but not public statement is released. No last-minute plea for mercy. He accepts his fate, but does he truly believe he deserves it? On 13th of December 2006, execution day of Saddam Hussein, in the morning is silence. A small group of Iraqi officials, guards, and executioners prepare for the hanging. They want him dead before sunrise. At around 3:30 a.m., Saddam Hussein is woken up. He is given a final chance to repent or say his last word. He refuses to wear a hood. He wants to die with his face uncovered. He is dressed in a black coat with a Quran in his hand. As he is led to the gallows, he remains calm, no begging, no pleading, just a cold acceptance of what is coming. The execution chamber is dark, lit only by a few weak lights. The noose is placed around his neck. But then something happens that the world will never forget. The taunting and Saddam's last words. As Saddam stands on the platform, the guard and witnesses begin mocking him. Some chant Muqtada, Muqtada, referring to Muqtada al-Sadr, a Shiite leader who opposed Saddam. Saddam smiles. Is this how real men behave? He asks them. A guard shouts at him, "Go to hell." Saddam responds, "The hell that is Iraq?" He then begins reciting the Shahada, the Islamic declaration of faith. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasul Allah, meaning I testify that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. But before he can finish the second line, the truck door opens. Then, the moment of death, Saddam falls instantly. His neck snaps. The room is silent for a moment. Then, someone of the witness cheer. A man who once ruled Iraq with an iron fist is now just in a lifeless body hanging from a rope. The execution is filmed on a cell phone, leaked to the world within hours. The shaky footage spreads across the internet, shocking people everywhere. Some see it as justice, others see it as humiliation. The United States distances itself from the execution, claiming it was Iraq's decision. But was it? Or was it the final move of the game played by powerful forces far beyond Baghdad? The aftermath. By dawn, the world knows Saddam Hussein is dead. His body is flown to Tikrit, his hometown, where he was buried near his son, Uday and Qusay. The man who once declared himself the father of Iraq is now just a name in history. But what was truly achieved? Did Saddam's death bring peace to Iraq? No. Did it end violence? No. Did it create a new stable government? No. Instead, his execution left behind a power vacuum. Sectarian violence exploded. Thousands of more would die in the year that followed. And so the question remains, did Saddam Hussein really lose? Or did Iraq lose even more? The final thought, a dictator's last night. Saddam Hussein ruled Iraq in the power with a lot of fear, power, and absolute control. But in his final 24 hours, he was just a man alone, facing the inevitable. His execution was meant to be justice. But for many, it was revenge. Today, as you listen to this, ask yourself, was this execution truly fair? Or was it simply another chapter in a game of power? And most importantly, did Iraq ever truly recover? Let me know what you think. This is the Mind of Wise. Please leave a comment below. And if there is a topic that you want us to talk about in the future, show it in the comment section. And if you have not yet made subscription, hit the button. See you in the next episode.